It's been a while, apologies. Wife had coronavirus, now she's back in work, which makes it even harder. Obviously, it's better because she doesn't have coronavirus and she's absolutely fine now. But yeah, it's been a difficult couple of weeks, and obviously we've had a lot of red men and stuff like that to do, and we're planning a football manager series, so most of my time has been spent just working with that at the moment. Which has obviously meant that I've not been able to do my own stuff because I've got to do the stuff that pays the bills. So today we're going to make a chilli. So I've had this beef mince in the fridge now since the weekend. I was like, oh, what do I want to do with it? And I was like, well, I could do bolognese, but I do bolognese all the time and all that type of stuff. So I was like, do you know what? I'm going to do beef chili nachos for a change. So I'm going to make a little bit of a beef chili. Nothing special. Like, I'm not using, I'm using mince for a start. I'm not using like chuck or something like that. So I'm going to start with onions. I'm going to start with mushrooms. Leave the mushrooms out if you don't like mushrooms. Seems to be a lot of people. I'm going to put celery in. Leave that out if you don't want celery. It is what it is. Well, I'm just going to start by just roughly chopping some onion. No rush on this. Not nice or anything like that. It's just in half, and then we're just gonna roughly chop an onion there. I'm gonna do a carrot. It's a wonky carrot because I'm a cheapskate. So yeah, life's changed quite a bit at the moment. Obviously, Kat's in work. She works dead early. And then I'm looking after these two absolute madheads. What are you doing?
Just so I don't get onion in my eyes.
Smart, you see. Girl knows. How do you not get onion in your eye? Put swimming goggles on. That's simple, eh? Doesn't hurt your eyes then, does it, babe?
Because it covers your whole eyes up.
It does, that's right. So if you, particularly, look at this tips from a 5-year-old. If you don't want to get or have a bad thing with onions, then just go and get some swimming goggles and put them on. And it's that simple, and then you'll be fine, won't you, babe? So what we're going to do now is we're just going to chop up this carrot.
You mean carrot? What's carrot?
Yeah, okay. Okay.
Try not to cut your fingers, Daddy.
Thank you, sweetheart. I won't.
Because I remember last time you had a big bad cut on your finger right here. Oh, maybe right here.
Did I?
I remember.
Did I?
It was before the school holidays when the bug got here.
Before the bug got here?
Yeah.
I don't remember. I do cut myself occasionally. I'm just going to chop some mushroom next.
I know where there's mushroom in our pasta when we're having meatballs and pasta.
Yes, that's right.
Mushrooms in it.
Yes, we do. You're absolutely spot on. We'll start with some celery. Chop that like that. Chop that like that. Don't climb up there, babe, please.
Oh,
Okay, got some celery on the go. Just chucking it all into a bowl. I'm going to chop this pepper for now.
no, I did
I'm not going to use. No, we don't need it anymore because Daddy's put the onion away, hasn't he? So we're sorted there, aren't we? Yeah, so just a couple of chilies as well. Now, I don't add the chilies until last minute because I don't like the way the skin goes when you fry them off and stuff and then leave it. So I'll just add that in just before we shove it in the oven, or if you want to just throw it onto the stove, you can do. I'll do mine in the oven because I can just forget about it and I can carry on with the rest of my day. It's only take about half an hour and an hour, probably an hour on the top of the stove. And you're just waiting basically until the mince is cooked and that's nice and tender. Now I've got 12% mince, obviously it's worse for you, but it tastes better because of the fat content in it. I was using 5% mince for ages and it's just rubbish.
Do I need an apron?
Not at the moment, because I'm just going to put this on.
Oil?
Oil, that's right. We've got the oil going in, just be careful because it's hot. So we put oil in the pan, we've got the mince here. As you can see, just Morrison's mince again. 12% as I mentioned before. It's a better fat content. And there's Robin's hand. Yeah, Robin, stop it, babe. So we're just going to let that heat up. I'm going to throw that mince in, I'm going to fry it. Now it's important when you are actually frying like mince and stuff like that, to fry it and not boil it. Like if your pan's not hot enough, and if your pan doesn't continue to stay hot enough, then loads more water will basically come out of the mince, and then you'll end up just sort of stewing it a bit, and it doesn't taste right.
Daddy, did you wash your hands?
Yeah, I washed them before we started, babe. And I'll have to wash them again now, though.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna push that a little bit like that.
That's too loud.
It is loud, isn't it? Because the pan was nice and hot. So we're just gonna leave that like that for now. Daddy's gonna go and wash his hands.
Yeah,
he touched the raw mince.
Too loud, so I'm gonna have to hold my ears.
We're just making that as big a surface area as possible
Yeah.
so that it can cook. It's very loud.
Hold my ears.
Right, so we're gonna need to season that. Salt and what? Salt and peppers. Right, well done. So we just lobbed all our onions and mushrooms in, and carrots and celery. So I'm just going to add some beef stock. Here's some a brand prepared earlier for me. Now I like to add it into the actual meat itself.
So you just rub it between your hands and then it will go onto the plate,
Food?
pan
Yeah.
and the food.
So then I'm going to add a tin of chopped tomatoes. 1 tin of chopped tomatoes. Then add a little bit of tomato puree.
Good.
Probably 2 teaspoons, maybe. Maybe it was a dessert spoon. Gonna turn that down now. That was nicely fried off. And again, you could have put some red wine in there first if you had some open. Always a good use for a little bit of red wine as a beef chilli. I like that. Again, probably not an actual beef chilli. But yeah, nice regardless. So we're going to add a little bit of water now. Probably about 150 ml of water, I would say. And you could have mixed your beef stock cube with that. But I'm just going to throw it in. I've already thrown the beef cube in, as we know. Oh, I forgot to have my chilies and my peppers. I'm going to have to fry them separate. That's having the kids here, that. Right. Now I need to fry them. So we're going to add a teaspoon of cumin. We're going to add...
You put that on the other side.
Don't worry. We're going to add a teaspoon of chili powder. These are obviously half teaspoon measures because they fit into my herbs. And we're going to add a teaspoon. I like the smoked paprika. Oh, and I got some of that in my eye. So I'm going to throw some of that in there. I'd guess most people would probably prefer the normal paprika. I'm going to throw some chili flakes in there as well. Because I love chili flakes. Yeah, most people would probably prefer the paprika, but I like smoked paprika. It adds a nice little taste, especially when you're putting it with like some sour cream or something else. Maybe if it was just with rice or something, I'd be like, yeah, just leave that there. Go with the normal paprika. But I'm sound with that. Girls, stop shouting, please. Right. So we're going to fry those we're gonna fry those peppers and chilies off. I can't believe I forgot that. So then what I'll do in the meantime, just stop it, please, girls. Let me just concentrate a second, will you? Oh, do you know what? I can't even be bothered waiting to fry it off because they're doing me nuts. So I'm just going to throw that in. I'm going to mix that in there. Just wait a second, babe. Yeah, all right. Can anybody find the lid for the copper pan, please? It's on the top somewhere. Good girl. Right.
So if I got it, I get to go back where I was.
Just grab the lid.
I have it.
Okay. A little bit more salt and pepper. And I'm going to throw a little bit more water in that because it's not quite enough. Stop banging stuff, please. That was a boiled kettle, by the way. You probably heard it boiling a little bit earlier on. Anyway, so I'm going to just throw that in there. There was a couple of chilies in there, as we saw earlier. Can I have the lid? Robin, can you put this in the oven for me? Right, I'm going to have to level with you. I was going to make the beef nachos last night. I made the mince, and you can see that here. So what I've actually done with this is I took it out after about 3.5 hours, something like that, and then I just threw a load of frozen sweet corn in it and the tin of mixed beans. Obviously, I'd rather have red kidney beans. We are in lockdown now. I don't have the right cheeses for this or anything. You could make a cheese sauce, that would be wonderful. I'd like to use something like a Monterey Jack cheddar to mix a couple of cheeses. Something like that melts really well. As it stands, I've got cheddar and I've got my beef chilli. So I've heated my beef chilli up, and you can see I've changed pan, and I've put some in, or I will be putting some in the freezer. I didn't think I stressed enough that if you want to make a beef chilli, I wouldn't, like a normal tasting one, I wouldn't use the smoked paprika. I really enjoy the flavour of it. Think it'll work well with the nachos and the sour cream and the cheese as well. But it is a little bit different, you know what I mean? So we're going to layer up our nachos. All I've got now is some cheese. I don't know why I'm showing that camera. I've got loads of grated cheese there. And I've got a couple of plates, or at least I thought I had a couple of plates. I think my wife's put them away, because that's what she does. She just goes around tidying up after me before I even use stuff. I'm sure everybody's wife does that. I'm not having a go here, by the way. It's very, very handy most of the time. So I need some tortillas. Lightly salted tortilla chips, not messing around. So why I didn't cook this last night, actually, wifey Kat came home with a 25% off NHS discount voucher for Just Eat, so we had a Chinese takeaway. And it has to be used on the day. So yeah, there you go. I'm going to start with a little bit of chili right in the middle. Just do one at a time, easier. I'm going to put a little bit of chili in there. I'm going to put a little layer of tortilla chips on. I wonder if this might just be better as one. Yeah, I'm going to flip that off. I'll take some of them off. Right, and then we're going to put a load of chili on next, right? Just really loads. It's probably too much. Oh well, it's not an issue. Put them other ones back on top. We'll just start getting fistfuls of nachos here. I'll probably do a little bit of cheese as well. Get some cheese melted in there. Let's turn that heat off. Oh, I've turned the grill off. What a fucking idiot. Right, some in there. Oh, you know what? I reckon we can squidge some more beef chili in that. Yeah, why the hell bloody not? Oh, you know what? Ah, yeah, okay, I'm going to change my mind here. I'm going to take a little bit of that back. Save some for the top. Right, then I'm going to go more nachos. In fact, fuck it all on there. It's fine, innit? I'm just going to... It looks proper shit now, doesn't it? Oh well. We're about to make it look even amazing. I need more cheese here and everything. Look at these puppies. That's what I'm talking about though. Just mound that fucker up. Yeah, need more cheese. Oh, what a disaster. It's a spicy chili as well, you know. Right, need more cheese. Right. And for the finishing touches for me, as I say, we do like our food spicy. Just gonna throw some jalapenos around that bad boy as well. Beautiful. Right. Next, I'm just gonna throw that under the grill, to be honest. And we'll just leave that for a little bit and we're gonna be eating nachos. Ooh. Jalapeno. So they're about done for me. I've got a few more jalapenos. I forgot to put on, I don't know why I did that. Right, there we go. So we're gonna just put a little bit of the old beef chili right on the top. And you can just sort of scoop them from the sides then, can't you? So I'm just gonna give a nice little crown of sour cream. And then yeah, if you want some thin else on there, then do it by all means. That's bloody hot. So I'm just gonna show you that. Oh yeah, that looks fit, doesn't it? Yeah, so a little bit of, I don't know, oven top of sour cream, like pico de gallo or something like that. You want salsa and guacamole and all that, do it. Please do it. As I say, we are in lockdown. I had sour cream and I couldn't be arsed making a salsa. And guacamole's all right, but it's expensive avocado and I think it's overrated, personally. And all this smashed avocado stuff, absolute wham. Crap. Anyway, I'm gonna go and eat this now, but before I do, like the video, subscribe, click that notifications bell, yeah? It's worth it, trust me. Thank you for watching, of course. I don't know why I just looked away and looked at my food because I'm hungry and I want to eat my nachos, to be honest. I'm gonna take some more sour cream in there. We're gonna go like that. You're gonna come with me. Thank you very much. Nachos it is, so we're gonna go, oh.
He's crazy.
Look at that, chili, no jalapeno on that. Like a little slice of pizza, isn't it? Oh. Hey.
He's crazy. Is it lovely, Daddy? Look at me being. What? What? You turn it around to me? Huh? Yay.
You having your mac and cheese, babe?
Yep.
You made that actually with me, didn't you?
What?
You made that one with me,
Yeah.
remember? Okay?
Uh-huh.
Good. Oh, let's see Lyra's. Way, mac and cheese, baby. Oh, Robin. You absolute crank. You look exactly like me. Yeah, that's gorgeous. The beef chili's great, the sour cream's great, the cheese is great, the jalapenos are great, the kids are great, and the wife's quiet. I haven't got a beer though, that's not great. Everything's great. Thanks very much. See you next time. Ta-ra.